at Busch Stadium. 6th inning now of Game 4. It's a 2-run lead for the Mets, and Josh Hancock takes over. Deals with the top of the order for New York, and Reyes takes a strike. Jose Reyes, Paul Loduca, Beltran, 5-3 Mets. If the Mets win tonight, it guarantees that this series will get back to Shea Stadium. On the outside corner, 0-2.
Reyes frustrated a bit because the Mets keep pounding away, trying to get that fly ball the other way.
An 0-2 delivery is in the dirt. Cardinals up 2-1. The Mets trying to even this series, and Reyes is 0 for 3 tonight. All 5 of the New York runs have come on home runs. Jose Reyes is on a very short list. Only 2 players since World War II have stolen 60 or more bases and driven in 80 or more runs in the same season. Joe Morgan did it, the Hall of Famer, in 73, 75, and 76. And Reyes did it this year, 81 RBIs and 64 steals.
That's amazing when you think of a leadoff hitter driving in 80 RBIs.
Guys down at the bottom of this order getting on, so that when the lineup turned over, he was in a spot to knock somebody in. Don't forget, you can watch the World Series on Fox. It's your duty, Judy. It starts this Saturday night. Baseball's new pitch man, Tommy Lasorda.
Duty, Judy.
Here's a 2-2 pitch from Hancock. Reyes starts it with a base hit into right. Jose is on for the first time tonight as he rounds the bag, but scampers back, claps his hands together. Now Loduca. Rolling about even with a bag at third. How do the Mets want to play it? No sign of a bunt, and if that's the case, then you keep your eyes on Reyes over at first. Talked about the stolen bases. He has not stolen one in this NLCS against Molina.
Yeah, I think if you bunt in this situation, you waste a good hitter. A guy who is the best hitter in the National League since July 1st.
And if he's going to run, you look for him to run here early in the count.
There's so many things you could do. You can wait until he steals and then either have Loduca bunt or give himself up with a ground ball the other way. You can hit and run. This tandem is a very tough twosome. Guy who puts the bat on the ball and the major league stolen base leader.
He's going, and Loduca grounds a base hit through the left side. Reyes will go to third. So the Mets stay aggressive. They start the runner. Reyes there running, and Loduca grounds one through the open left side. Beltran's had a big night. A walk, a homer, a single, another run scored. Strike one. Right at Jerry Manuel and Willie Randolph. Walked in the first, homered to tie the game in the third inning, 1-1. And then singled after the error by Belliard, and the ball hit by Loduca, and in front of the 3-run home run by Delgado. On the inside corner, good pitch, 0-2. Ball one. Reyes at third. Loduca put him over there with a base hit through the left side. He's at first. Smothered by Molina, 2-2.
You know, it's amazing here. Belliard's playing in the hole between first and second, but they're really giving Beltran that whole right center field side of the infield. I mean, there's a huge hole. Eckstein's playing up the middle, and they're giving him right where the umpire's standing, that whole line there to try to get a base hit.
Willie Randolph and the Mets fell behind tonight 1-0. They came right back in the third inning, took the lead. Cardinals tied it. Mets back out on top. And they have a chance to add to what is now a 5-3 lead. 2-2. It's a full count. Three balls, two strikes. Beltran takes a walk, so Hancock had him set up at 0-2. Lets Beltran loose. 2 hits, a walk, and the bases are loaded for Carlos Delgado, who in game 2 off Carpenter hit a 3-run shot, and another the opposite way. And then in the 5th inning tonight, goes to left, another 3-run blast. Made it 5-2. Ball 1 not close from Hancock.
Cardinals hopeful of a ground ball at one of the infielders. That's a tough assignment with Delgado, who hits a lot of fly balls.
One 1-0 pitch from the Cardinal right-hander is hit in the air to left center field. Back is Spezio on the run. Took the wrong angle. It takes a hop, and it's a ground rule double. 2 runs will score, and it's now a 7-3 New York lead as Delgado has knocked home 5. So Delgado has walked, fly to left, hit a 3-run home run and a 2-run double. Infield is in, nobody out. Second and third for Wright, who's homered tonight, takes a ball.
Just watching it with the naked eye, it looked like Beltran came back to tag up, and Delgado, had he not been alert, would have run by Beltran. But Carlos took off in time, seeing the ball bounce.
Another one in the dirt, and Hancock continues to fall behind these hitters. The only guy he got out in front of was Beltran, and he walked him. 2-0 on David Wright. Wright's only hit in this series a home run in the 3rd inning. 1 for 12.
Oh, the Mets fans ought to be getting excited now. They finally got their 3, 4, 5 guys in the orders. Each have a home run tonight. They're swinging the bat very well and driving in runs.
What's Wright doing on 3-0? He's taking ball 4 down and away. Green's coming up, and that should be it for Josh Hancock. It is. With Sean Green at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ball 1 from Tyler Johnson, the left-hander, who has been so good down the stretch and in the postseason for the Cardinals. Hancock didn't get anybody out. Allowed 3 hits, 2 walks. So far, 2 runs. Green with a big swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, the Cardinals bullpen had been so good all postseason, and you knew it would be in play tonight with Anthony Reyes starting. Entering this game, Cardinals opponents were 1 for 27 against the bullpen with runners in scoring position. Carlos Delgado has single-handedly wrecked that statistic with 2 hits and runners in scoring position tonight.
Yeah, Delgado's had the big night, Ken, with a 3-run home run, a 2-run double. he has been the hitting star again, as he almost was. The headlines were not about Delgado after his 2-homer night in game 2. It was more about the Cardinal comeback. Here's a 1-1. It's high, 2-1.
Well, you give Delgado a chance to extend those arms, and he has just as much power to left field as most right-handed hitters. 5 of his 6 hits, all for extra bases, have been to left field in this league championship series.
Green is fooled on a pitch by Johnson. 2-2.
You know, a lot of left-handed hitters like the ball down and in.
Not down there.
Not there.
No.
Bases loaded, nobody out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Green with a better rip at that pitch. Still 2-2.
Yeah, that was a hanger right up around the letters. Don't see too many of them with Johnson, who's been so successful in the postseason. Sean Green realizing he misses this pitch.
He was loaded up and thinking grand slam and fouled it straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Green sticks the bat out, spoils the pitch. Five RBIs tonight for Delgado, ties a Mets single postseason game record. Tony La Russa studying his lineup card. He will have Rolen, Edmonds, and Belliard batting in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 pitch yet again. And Green dumps it into left center field. That ball's going to get down for a hit. Only 1 run scores. That's Beltran, and it's now an 8-3 New York lead. And a strike from Tyler Johnson. Well, we came on the air tonight, guys, talking about the matchup of Anthony Reyes and Oliver Perez, 2 guys who combined to win 8 games all year. Anthony Reyes pitched the first 4 innings. Tony La Russa went to his bullpen, called on Thompson. He struggled. And now Hancock has struggled in this inning, and the Mets have blown it open. In to score is Delgado, coming around third and scoring is Wright. All the way from first base is Green. To the plate, he is safe. And the New York Mets have blown it wide open here in the 6th inning as Valentin gets the key hit. Runner at second, nobody out. Chavez takes a breaking ball for a strike. 3 runs last inning, 6 runs this inning against the Cardinal bullpen. Oh, 0-2. Oliver Perez is now just able to relax, waiting in the on-deck circle, not even really, sitting on the bricks. Here's an 0-2 pitch. Chavez is gone on 3 pitches, and that's the first out here in this 6th inning, and the crowd gives Johnson and the bullpen a hand.
That's a lot of runs.
He likes his chances.
Yeah, you bet.
Pitch over the outside corner for a strike to Oliver Perez, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Tony La Russa has been relying on the names Thompson, Flores, Hancock, Johnson. And all postseason they have delivered for the Cardinals until the last 2 innings. Here's an 0-2 to Oliver Perez. Ball 1. 3 runs on 7 hits tonight against Oliver Perez, and he struck out 3, and maybe the entire key to his night, walked only 1. That is usually Oliver's undoing. As he is squatting on a strike as a breaking ball up strikes out Perez, looking for out number 2.
It's a buckler right there.
Well, as we said, at bats for a starting pitcher more important than hits.
Now runner at second, 2 out for Reyes, who started this with a base hit into right. That was against Hancock. Ball 1 from Johnson. Tom Glavine gets the ball tomorrow night. The numbers for Glavine compared to the rest of this rotation, worth pointing out. Coming into this game, only Glavine as a Mets starter had a win. 2-0 with an ERA of 0 this postseason. All others 0-1, but an ERA of 7.82. Glavine averaging 6+ innings per start. The rest of the starters for the Mets 3 2/3 innings per start. But Oliver Perez has changed that look with his effort here tonight. Reyes flies one into left center field. Edmonds back at the track, on the move, is there to make the catch and end the inning. A sensational catch by Jim Edmonds to end along top of the 6th. He went a mile to catch that ball. A 24-minute inning, a 6-run frame for the Mets, exactly what they had been looking for. Bottom of the 6th, 11-3 New York.